Hi, welcome to Drive with Care. I pick up from where I last left off, which was Dover Priory Station. So we're now going to do the drive from Dover Priory Station to Folkeste Central Station. Can we beat the train? The race is on. I remember when I got my last iPhone, I think it was the iPhone 10. I've still got an iPhone 11, which I use. And I was like 2 days into having it. And I was messing around with it on the train coming home from London where I was working. And I left it on the train. And I thought, oh no. And I got off this is when I lived in Ashford. And, Folkestone. I got off at Folkestone. And I jumped in the car and I raced to Dover Priory to try and beat the train, because I had it in my head that the train would be stopping at some of the little stations and I would be able to get to Dover Priory, thinking no one would be getting on the train, and so my phone would still be on the little table seat that I was sat at. Turns out I'd been chatting with a couple and they realised that I'd left my phone and they handed it in at Dover Priory Station. So when I got there, the train was there, I got on the train, I knew the carriage, looked at the seats, I could see that the phone wasn't there, so I went into the station and the guy said, what colour is it? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, someone just handed it in. I was so thankful. You know, some people are genuinely good. What's the word? You want to say bad egg? What's the opposite? Good egg? Just downright good people. I got my phone back. So I chased the train that time. So all of that, just because I mentioned, shall we race the train? Funny those things that come to mind, right? Anyway, we're going on the old A20, because the fast A20 is the bypass, isn't it? Truck's turning right. Car's turning from the right there. It looked like an old biddy driving that blue car, and I thought, in my mind, I'm going to get stuck behind them. It's a 30-mile-an-hour zone, and there it goes, racing off. No fear of being stuck behind her, eh? So we leave Dover, we go through the old part of town. I don't think there's any new in Dover. There's no new builds, no new housing estates. They're doing up the marina and the seafront and everything. But all the old houses are just old like this. I say the old houses, all the streets. I've got a bus up ahead, but it's turning into a bus stop. Hopefully, I'll get to it before it pulls out. We're now in a 40 zone. It's not pulling out yet. That's good. Don't fancy being stuck behind a bus. So we go up towards Caple-Le-Ferne. We'll drive through Caple-Le-Ferne and drop down into Folkestone. And then we'll take the Canterbury Road and Blackpool Road. Gets us to Folkeste Central. I could be a cab driver, couldn't I? And indeed I was, once upon a time. This kind of drive, it kind of follows on from what I started doing, which was country lanes. That was 2 videos ago. If you haven't watched them, go back on the channel. But I'm purposefully avoiding the dual carriageway because I haven't done them on the last 2 videos, so I'm thinking, yeah, let's just stick to the A roads. Is this the 258 or the 259 that goes to... I'm trying to see where it is. It's probably the old A20, actually. Vehicle turning right. GSF car parts, dropping something off to the garage. Beefeater. I've not eaten there for a long, long time. I think the last Beefeater I ate at was in Ashford in Kent, when they changed their whole ethos and started serving food on breadboards, chips in baskets, all that kind of nonsense. Just give me a plate any day. Maybe I'm getting old, you know? Hey look, we've got paragliders up ahead. Might see a few of them as we drive through. Where are we going? Caple-Le-Ferne. I'm not going there because I can't pronounce it. Oh dear. I did a video there. West Hougham, West It's like Steve Martin with the man from Two Brains, isn't it? Professor I can see the paragliders. Don't know if the camera's picking them up. So we cross this roundabout and then we take the exit on the other one. So no indicating off. There's actually no one around. Not a soul. I will indicate as a matter of course. Just, oh, look at those paragliders. Fantastic. 3. 4. I see 4 of them. But we're not here to see the paragliders, so, you know, the option would be to take a left just up here. Oh, they're coming over the road. There you go. It's like my own private fly past. You will never, ever, ever get me up there on one of those. You just have one single line snap. There's no parachutes. Maybe their adrenaline is their heartbeats are doing this. Yeah, good luck to you lot doing that. He's swinging round. He's coming back over towards the sea. There's obviously, what do you call it? The air currents lifting them up. Things you see on a drive, eh? You wouldn't have seen them on the train, would you? I wonder if I should do a drive with care on the train. Just take your seat and hold the camera out the window. Just watch the views. No, I'll leave that one for Steve Marsh and Scott Manson. Planes, Trains, Everything. And Steve Marsh. I love watching their channels. They take us on fantastic trips. Isn't it funny that we follow YouTube and we kind of latch on to those handful of channels that we really like, and you either watch other ones and think, oh, you're just mimicking, you're just copying, or you just haven't got the vibe. And that relates to photography channels, driving channels. I've watched other driving channels and I've been bored out my wits. I'm not saying mine are better and I'm not saying mine are greater, but I enjoy what I do as content as opposed to what I watch when I see other driving content channels. But that's why I do mine, because I enjoy driving and I enjoy taking you on trips, watching for hazards, because this is a hazard awareness channel. It's not just, you know, a driving channel. I tried a few videos doing that where I decided not to do, you know, the hazard perception and the signs and the speed awareness and all of that stuff. And those videos just flopped. They no views. So I thought, well, clearly that's not what people want. You have to test the water, you see. Anyway, we've got temporary roadworks up ahead. Looks like we've got a 3-way control, so we might be here for some time. I will not block the junction, but equally I will transition to when we move. That pub, the Valiant Sailor, established 1782. So the original foundations of that building, 1782. Astonishing. That was a mere 6 years after America got its independence. And today, of all days, Trump gets inaugurated. I shall say no more. Right, we've got a escape lane on the left. Looks like someone's used it recently. Look at that. Skid marks in the escape lane. That was close. They nearly got to the end. I'm looking at the time on the GoPro, 11 minutes. It's not very long from Dover to, where am I going? Folkestone. I don't have Alzheimer's yet, or dementia. Have no fear. I don't think they'd let me drive, would they, if I had that? Going across the roundabout, we won't indicate on, 30 miles an hour, but we will indicate off. A couple of cars to my right, but nothing coming this way. I don't suspect the Honda Jazz will indicate, and it didn't, because why would it? Audi behind didn't indicate. We share the road with these users. I'm going left here, down towards the town centre. Hopefully get us to Folkeste Central Station. Honda, going left or going straight across? Going straight across. Forgive it for not indicating. Oh, I'm reminded of that video I did with all the exits of the roundabout. I did it on that roundabout. That was a fun video to do. It took me about an hour to record going on to the junction and then coming off all the alternatives. Link in the, not description. I don't like putting links in the description. I like putting the links up the top. Have a look at that video if you haven't seen it. Pedestrian. Currently doing 30. Now on Blackpool Road, we'll go past Radnor Park. Right, car parked on the double yellows. And mounted the pavement. We all do it. Just dropping something off, I won't be long. Have this thing in your head, don't you, that double yellows means don't actually park up and leave your car there. But it's all right to just stop. In London, it's all reds, double reds, isn't it? And that's no stopping any time. That kind of, to me, implies that they allow you to drop. Say you wanted to drop someone off, you can stop quickly and then carry on, but you can't park your car there and leave it there. I don't know. Drop me a comment. Are we even allowed to do that? I don't think we are. I think it's because basically they don't want you obstructing the road. Didn't indicate because that lane goes left anyway. I've got zebra crossing up here. I'm watching out for pedestrians, just in case any are crossing. See a man with a hat, but he's not crossing. No, it's all clear. We're going to cross the roundabout and then glide into the station. There's a funny little quirky bend straight after the roundabout, so we'll indicate left because I'm going left, and then immediately indicate right to go in the station. It is a give way and there are cars coming. Folkeste Central Station, how about that? A relic of the 60s or the 70s? What do you think? It looks very 73-ish, 72-ish. I'll put it on the screen when this station was rebuilt like this. I'm sure I can find something online. We'll go round the little roundabout. Oh, have I got the tight angle? I'll just stop here, just to stop the video, if nothing else. That's it. I'm not going to record any more today, primarily because I've got to edit the first one that you will have seen now, but I've got to get home and edit that if I want it to go out tomorrow, because I mentioned that it's being released on the 21st of Jan. That was Dover Priory to Folkestone Central via the A20 and Caple-Le-Ferne, avoiding the dual carriageway. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you want me to go some places, you know, in some other counties that aren't too far away. I might look into going abroad as well, do a day on the continent, driving around France, Boulogne, Calais, Dunkirk. We shall see. Thanks for watching, bearing with. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Drive with care.